guys, my name is Sydney. I am a licensed esthetician. I have been licensed for 4 years now. I have a storefront located in Duluth, Georgia. So if you're ever around, come see me. Today's video, I'm going to be just giving you guys some tips if you are a new esthetician, especially if you're just coming from out of school. And hopefully these tips can help you. So my first tip is to get models. With becoming an esthetician, the more experience, the better. Get some models, run a special, do a discount. I used to do 30-minute facials for $25 just so I can get the experience, just so I can get some content. The more content I have, then other people are going to see it and then they're going to want to book with me. I used to also travel. I would travel to people's homes. Start small and you'll build. Another tip, I said this on my Instagram before, but just don't DM people with a whole bunch of questions. Like, time is money. I'm sorry. So if you have loads of questions you want to ask, I would say maybe see if you can intern with an esthetician that you admire or book an appointment with her or him. You can ask some questions. If you are investing into them, into their business, they're going to get back. Tip number 3 is to figure out what kind of esthetician you want to be. Do you want to do lashes? Do you want to do facials? Do you want to wax? What's another thing you can do? Did I say waxing? Anyway, try to figure out what type of esthetician you want to be, because there's so many things that you can do with your aesthetic license. I niched down to facials and lashes. When I went into esthetician school, I was already doing lash extensions, so I learned how to do facials, fell in love with it, and I absolutely hated waxing. I do not like to wax. I do not like to inflict pain on people. That's not why I became an esthetician. I became an esthetician so when people see me, they are really excited. Okay? But some people absolutely love to wax, and people make great money off waxing. People make great money off lashes, facials. I wouldn't say do it all because it is hard, possible, but it is hard. I would pick like 2 things to focus on. So I believe this is tip number 4, continuing education. Let me tell you something. Going to esthetician school, you are learning like the most basic. They are literally only teaching you enough to pass your license. Wait, what? Your test. So when I came out of school, I came out of school, everyone thought I just knew so much, and I'm just like, I actually don't. I know a little bit, but I don't know that much. And then with school, I felt like everything was so fast paced. It was just like one thing after the other. It's because they're trying to get you through, okay? So it's really important to make sure you are taking classes. Once you get into the field, if you are a solo esthetician, you will figure out what kind of clients you are attracting. I attract a lot of clients with pigmentation. They are wanting to reduce pigmentation. They need help with clearing their skin, or maybe like hydrating their skin. So once you figure out what you're attracting, then you want to go ahead and just make sure that you are staying up to date on what is going on. So I want to add something else with the continuing education, because you're probably like, well, how the hell do I find continuing education? I'll talk about me. I had a friend who I went to school with. Shout out to Nzinga, Her Face Beauty. She is also a licensed instructor. So she did nano fusion courses, microneedling courses, dermaplaning courses, peel courses. So I was blessed enough to have someone I already knew her teach me, take her courses, things like that. When you're in school, you most likely will find someone that you can connect with. People know each other. Really, tip number 5 was me telling you the products that I use: Skin Script, Circadia, and Glymed, and I have a little bit of image. All of them have continuing education. They have peel courses. They have all types of courses on how to use their products. So you can always take a course through them. You just want to make sure that you're doing your course from a licensed esthetician or from the retail line you decide to use. Tip number 6 is also going to be a little bit about the products. So what helps me with selling products is I like to give out samples. I do not retail much out of my shop. I have products listed on my site so they can buy products from my site. SkinScript has a lot of samples. Honestly, all their products, all their retail products, you can sample out. So I'll buy some samples and I will just give them out to my clients, see how they like it. And if they like it, it works for them, then I will lead them to my website and they can purchase the products on my website. That way I don't have to buy all these products and then I'm responsible for selling it. But eventually I do want to get more into, selling more retail in my shop, but as of right now it is online. Not every retail line has sample sizes that they sell, so I have these little clear jars that I use. Something else in my treatment room that I think will work for them, instead of giving them a skin script product, I will just put it in this little jar. Okay, so I have no idea what number I am on, y'all. So I'm just gonna keep going. Another tip I want to say is to be gentle with your clients. Instead of overwhelming your clients with all these products they need to get, start off small. Some people cannot afford to get all these products that you're suggesting them. For example, so if I have someone that has a cleanser, they have a toner, they're not exfoliating, they moisturize, but they don't wear SPF. So they're doing the basics, right? I'm going to be like, okay, well, let's do this. Let's add an exfoliator to your routine. I'll sample them out an exfoliator. Okay. And then let's get you a sunscreen. Let's start off there because that's what you're missing right now. Okay. And then when you come back, we'll get a new cleanser. And the next time, maybe we'll get a new toner. Sometimes they might not need to get it. Maybe sometimes the cleanser that they have is just fine, but they need to be exfoliating because maybe they have a lot of dead skin on their face, and maybe they want their skin to be brighter. They want their skin to be less pigmented. So be gentle and just be patient with your clients. Okay, so another thing, just have your clients feel comfortable in your space, because this is a vulnerable spot for them to not have any makeup on. They're laying under the covers. You're staring at them. That is very vulnerable. So you just want to make sure that you are just being kind. You are being patient with them in their skincare journey. Okay, so this might be one of my favorite tips, which is to work at a spa or work underneath someone. So like I said before, when you first come out of school, you really don't know nothing, okay? So you want to do continuing education. Honestly, that's a constant investing into yourself. Or work at a spa, because if you're working at a spa, you're working underneath someone, they're going to do the continuing education, but first of all, they're going to be teaching you so much, have access to a lot of products. I know it's really popular to have like the whole entrepreneur thing. For me, it was not something that I saw for myself. It just happened for me, and I will tell you guys my esthetician journey in another video. I will say, if I would have worked at a spa, I would have learned so much so early on. Working for myself, I feel like there was a lot that I didn't know. There was a few mistakes that I did make. If you decide to become a solo esthetician, you are most likely going to have some things that are going to happen. So for me, for like example, I burned someone before. Yeah. And she's still my client to this day. I actually burned her before with an enzyme mask. When you're working with darker skin tones are more sensitive. You cannot, you got to be sensitive. You got to work your way up. Okay. I did not know that. Maybe if I worked at a spa, I would have known that. Everyone's skin is so different. Now I'm just talking. When you have a new client, you want to be gentle with them. Start off small. Don't overwhelm their skin. Don't overwhelm their their at-home care, okay? That's why you're going to see how a business is ran. You're going to learn so much about different skin types. Working solo is also a blessing as well. Like I said, working at a spa, you will experience a lot more and learn a lot more faster and cheaper. All right, guys, so that is the end of my video. I hope those tips helped you. I'll be giving you guys more tips on becoming an esthetician. I'll be doing a beauty bar tour, letting you guys in more into my life. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment below some things you guys want to see, and I will see you in my next video.